Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Ghost and today we're back on World of Warships Legends. This time we're on Two Brothers. It's a domination mode and I am back in the Anchorage. The Anchorage came out a long time ago. Well, I say a long time ago, like a few months ago. And yeah, not a lot of people have done a video on the Anchorage, I don't think, since. It's been a minute, but Anchorage is still very good, very strong. I still like taking it out occasionally, and I have occasional games like this, where it turns out to be pretty good. Now, this is the version of Two Brothers where there's actually, you know, it's not a base on each side. No, there's actually, it's domination, you know, there's some caps. So, there's going to be some interesting pushes and whatnot, and, you know, obviously teammates dying at the beginning of the game, too. That's always fun. If you guys look, there's a cruiser that's sinking over there off to the left a little bit. But anyway, we got our smoke screen. I am radared by that Kronstadt, but it's okay. I'm able to angle and dodge some of the shells, and it's not a problem. Now, the thing, by the way, that makes the Anchorage so good is the fact that this ship comes with 12 203mm guns. And they're American 203s, so they're the best 203s in the game. Pretty nasty damage output. I mean, you can absolutely smack some people around, especially if they decide to go broadside. The Anchorage is nasty in terms of damage potential. Kronstadt here charging in. I don't really understand why, but, you know, he's, well, I'm not going to interrupt him when he's making a mistake. As Napoleon Bonaparte once said, don't interrupt your enemies when they're making a mistake, you know? Let them make the mistake so you can take full advantage of it. We got some fires on this guy. This guy's cooking. And, well, we're up to almost 20,000 damage. We're sending some torpedoes out there as well. Also, I forgot to mention, yeah, Anchorage has torpedoes. Yep, 9-10-kilometer torpedoes. One of the only American cruisers in the game to have torps. I believe the Atlanta, the Flint, the Omaha, the Phoenix, and the Anchorage have torpedoes. Other than that, I think most of the other ones don't. Balti, the New Orleans, basically all the tech trees, none of them have torpedoes except the low-tier ones, the Omaha and the Phoenix. So it's pretty cool to have torpedoes on an American cruiser, I will say. And as you guys can see, I'm just dishing them out, sending them here and there, you know. That's basically what this thing does. It's just a fire support ship. I mean, that's what the Anchorage does best. It's got some pretty good armor, too, though. Don't let it fool you. Anchorage, like the Baltimore and like other Tier 7 heavy cruisers for most of them, most of the nations, you have 27mm of bow and stern armor, which means you can ricochet armor-piercing shells up to 15 inches. However, 16-inch shells from that Constellation can overmatch me, as you guys just saw there. And he Citadel the ever-living crap out of me, and, well, yeah, gotta love it. Through the stern, not to mention, he Citadel'd me through the stern, so he's got some pretty good RNG there, that's for sure, but doesn't matter, we're still doing okay. We're not dead yet, so there's that. And as you guys can see, though, the enemy team is completely pushing in here. They've got the Delta Cap. They've so far managed to get right up in here, so we're running away. But we're not, you know, we're not just running away to run away. We're also kiting away, and we're using our guns. We're not, you know, we're not stopping the fire. You know what I mean? We're still continuing to cycle these 8-inch guns, even though we're running away. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people will just go dark and then that's it. But no, when I run away, I like to shoot, man. I like to make sure that, you know, I show people that I'm not just going to be a coward and run. No, I'm going to keep on cycling the guns and get you on fire and make you regret pushing in and chasing me, you know what I mean? So that's what we're doing here. We do have a smoke screen. Our destroyer is keeping those guys spotted, so I'm able to sit here and I'm going to be able to farm some more damage on these guys. Anchorage, Constellation out here. As you guys can see, pretty good results there with the armor piercing. A few penetrations. Unfortunately, some of our shells don't hit where we need to, so a lot of them don't do any damage. But just like there, I just got 7 penetrations, a lot better result. I think I got about 10 to 12,000 damage there, which is incredible. Love to see that. So we're up to 56,000 damage so far. I mean, we're just, as you guys can see, we're just cycling these guns and making good work of them. And that's the greatest thing about the Anchorage, is the guns. They're 203s, they're nasty, it's got decent armor. You got smoke screens, you got heals, you got sonars. It's a fun cruiser. I really enjoy it. But the one thing that's, you know, the only downside with it is it's kind of sluggish. It's a longer cruiser. It tends to struggle in the agility department. But if you can manage to to think, you know, and not just depend on it. You can still have a decent time. Just think out ahead and maneuver accordingly, right? As you guys can see, Constellation just keeps getting chunked, and he missed his salvo there. We're able to dodge those pretty easily. The 45 caliber 16-inch guns there on the Constellation, pretty easy to dodge at longer ranges. They're a bit more floatier. They have a little bit of lower shell velocity, so we're able to dodge those pretty easily at range. We're also getting shot at by the other anchorage, and there's also a destroyer behind us as well. As you guys can see, our destroyer on the map, he's chasing or he's at least trying to go and intercept the enemy destroyer. So that's good to see. And actually, there he is, as you guys can see, the Merker. So we got to be careful here. Merker has 150 millimeter guns. His AP is fully capable of doing some pretty dangerous amounts of damage. So we're turning into angle, and we'll be just fine. I mean, it's not a big deal. Yeah, we lost about 5 to 10,000 damage or health there, but it's okay. We're turning in, we're angling, and we're going to be able to push in this Merker and make him regret ever doing what he was trying to do there. So, yeah. One thing, too, is the anchorage, kind of hard to citadel with light cruiser shells, like from the Merker. Not an easy ship to citadel. So, he just didn't have the RNG, or he didn't have the pen to do it. So, unfortunate for him. But, yeah. So, we're just going to push this guy down. We got a destroyer with us. I believe it is a Friesland, and we're going to be able to push in this guy and absolutely obliterate him, except he took one of my torpedoes. He took one of my anchorage torpedoes, and he's on no health, and, well, yeah, he's dead. He's getting pushed in by our Friesland, and he's getting shot at by me. Friesland takes a torp, unfortunately, but luckily we get him, and our Friesland, I believe he survives, and, well, just like that, we're up to 105,000 damage. It's pretty entertaining, though. Imagine taking an anchorage torpedo. That's pretty hilarious. I wouldn't have thought he would have sat in a smoke screen, because, you know, you got to remember, smoke screens are torpedo magnets. So I mean, El Bozo moment for that guy for sure. Oh well. So that's our first kill of the game, and yeah, the enemy team so far not doing too good. Now you guys remember that anchorage? Yeah, there's an anchorage still out here off our bow, as you guys can see on the map. And, well, our Friesland, unfortunately, is making some interesting decisions, and he's going to get killed. Friesland's coming around the corner. Anchorage is right there, and, yeah, Anchorage has no problem taking him out. Now, Anchorage still alive, so he's on about full HP. We've got 12,000 health. We got to be careful here. I don't know if the Anchorage knows that I'm here. He probably knows that I'm here, but I don't think I think he's underestimating what I'm about to do to him. I've got AP loaded. I'm ready. I mean, he's still kind of selling pretty over-angled broadside. So, can you guys see where this is going? Yeah, I think you guys can see where this is going. So, we're going to come around the corner. And, well, just wait for it. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. Oh, torpedoes I hear. Probably from the anchorage. And, well, there he is. And he turned around. And, well, he's flat fucking broadside. So, yeah. Quad Citadel, he's got high explosive loaded. Bro is not ready. He had the health advantage, now he doesn't. And, yep, the front guns don't finish him, but we're going to be able to get them reloaded and hopefully take him down. We aim high, aim superstructure, all 12 guns ready to go, and the kill gets yoinked. The AL New Jersey yoinks the kill, and that right there, though, is the end of the game. Yeah, pretty quick game. Kind of sped up there at the end. Slow at the beginning, we were kiting away, but in the end there, pretty entertaining stuff. 140,000 damage. Not a bad game at all. 2,800 base XP. 2,869 to be exact. Giggity giggity. Gotta love that. But yeah, man, Anchorage, still really fun. Still a really strong cruiser, as long as you have a decent team that can spot for you and all that stuff. It's a pretty fun time for sure. But anyways, yeah, that's the game right there. Hopefully I'm going to be able to show you guys my commander build here. Pretty good looking ship though, as you guys can see. I mean, America, man, gotta love it. But yeah, here's the commander. Norman Scott, we got him level 16-4. Francesco Membelli, Nikolai Kuznetsov. We got Beyond Range, Igniter, Punch Through, Fixated, and Refill Station. And yeah, nonetheless, everybody, that's going to go and do it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all on the next one. have a good weekend, or rest of your weekends anyway. Bye-bye.